so much, Sylvia Omieno. You know, when I think about the Breakthrough Mastery Circle and everything we are doing here, you have really given a lot of light. And of course, being a HR business partner at Coca-Cola Beverages Africa, with CCBA, you know, acronyms always confuse me a little bit, eh? And the fact that, you know, around every corner there's a Coke. But the kind of insights you've brought into the leadership circle of 2024 have been fascinating, bringing a quiet strength and a lot of introspection. And because you're in the business of building people, I wanted to turn the spotlight and turn it to you, because many times I find a lot of people in the HR profession, one, never commit to investing in their growth because they're so busy helping other people grow. Secondly, you're right there giving everyone the guidance, and somehow your own career takes a backseat. So I find a lot of HR people are selfless and caring so much for everyone else, and it's something to be commended. However, I commend the ones who do that plus build themselves. So you're right there at the sweet spot. Just looking back at your leadership journey, what have you found are some key lessons you've learned in your own journey, and also in the journey of some of the people that you have worked with over the years, that our followers would love to hear? I get a lot of questions around what should you do differently, what are some things. CCBA is a global brand, so everyone wants to work with global brands. They just don't realize how much hard work you have to put into building a brand like that. People want the gloss, but not the growth and the grit. So how has it been for you? What are some one or two lessons, and perhaps that have also come through the Mastery Circle, to reaffirm, to clarify, to sharpen lessons of your leadership journey?
First of all, Dr. Pat, thank you so much for the opportunity.
You're welcome.
I have been in the quest to always get better by the day. There's something I've always learned, that if you don't learn something in a day, it's a wasted day.
Yes.
So even if you might learn it from anywhere, it could be from a child, it could be from someone you meet, it could be from the person who opens the gate for you. You need to learn something every day. And so my quest has always grown as I grow into my leadership journey. And I always look at what is it that I can offer that will be different? What will I leave behind as a legacy when someone looks back to Sylvia as a leader? And what will they see? What will they look back and say, what did she do? So in my leadership journey, and even in the program that we have gone through, the one thing I have learned is I am my own enemy and I am my own winner. So which one do I choose to be?
I love it.
So I can choose to be the winner in all the situations. And how do I do that? I know for the people who've worked with me, they know my way of work, how I relate, how I get sometimes emotionally struck and all that. But now, I think for the last 3 days, on reflecting and looking back, how is it gonna be, how I'm going to be when now I react differently from the things that are happening. So there are two major things for me. I am my own cheerleader. I need to make sure that I'm not an enemy of myself towards growth and towards being the leader that I want to be led. And the other one is, how do I change how I react, which comes to part of the assignments that you gave us. How do I reframe everything around my space, just for it to work with the positive and for growth for me? I think that has been, I think it's going to be part of, it speaks to what my word of the year is, which is transformation. So it's going to transform me into a different person. And I can't wait to see myself in a few weeks.
I can guarantee you, and thank you so much, do I choose to be the block or the winner? Huh? Am I going to be the enemy or the winner? Am I going to be the catalyst or the blocker? And it's so interesting, we ask that about other people, but never turn that lens to us. So thank you for sharing that insight, because it means we can now really take full responsibility for what I do, and who I am, and who I'm becoming. I want to unapologetically say that you will not recognize who you'll be by the time you graduate from this leadership circle, because I can see the kind of work you're doing, the kind of intentional application already in 3 days that you are already applying. You know, we've talked about this. And so for me, it's to tell you, I remain your coach, your leadership catalyst, and I'm cheering you on as you continue to listen to the winner, not the whiner.